guest speaker.
Oh, we can do that too.
I don't care. We can do tag team it.
Yeah.
The play-by-play stuff.
That I'll take.
Yeah, you're going to be way better than that. But feel free to ask questions. I can elaborate. I can talk about strategy. I can talk about anything.
Oh, pregame. I'm definitely going to ask you how you stop your slot magician.
Yeah, this will be fun. This will be fun.
I mean, that's kind of the $1 million question.
Oh, that's your camera setup.
Yep.
Oh, that's the scoreboard. Okay.
So that's
the
there for the clock, so I don't have to worry about that.
Then how do you update the score?
So that stays up. I mean, soccer's easy.
Yeah. Basketball, you're probably constantly.
Well, basketball, I actually take my phone and I have a clamp that goes right here on the tripod, so it's just boom,
That's
boom.
a great idea.
And the basketball is 3-2-1, 3-2-1. So it's just
Easy.
buttons. But yeah, no, soccer's. Yeah, we'll ask a couple questions pregame. Or at the early part of the game, how you're going to stop him.
Yeah.
Vice versa. How do you.
That'll be fun.
How do you find offense when you're so focused on stopping them? That's kind of my other thing, because I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of.
He's only got 10 goals.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just.
I think the team's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Around.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is Educator Appreciation Night. Our senior soccer boys would like to introduce the individuals who have been selected by them as people from our school district who have had a large impact in their lives. Here are the educators we'd like to recognize tonight and the reasons they have impacted our seniors. As they are introduced, we ask that they walk across the track to the middle of the field.
They might want to get out there then. Ryan. No one's out there, Ryan. No one's out there. It's probably so windy. Okay, go ahead, Ryan. They're lined up just off to the side.
Our first educator is Mr. Brad Borkart, selected by Aiden Grippetrog, Dane Jacobson, and Gage Ingersoll. Here are the things that these three boys had to say about Mr. Borkart. Mr. B is the best math teacher. Mr. B is very kind. Mr. B is always willing to help and explain different questions. Thank you, Mr. Borkart. Our next educator is Mr. Tracy Sweedland, selected by Aiden Ball. Aiden said about Mr. Sweedland is always very energetic in the classroom. Thank you, Mr. Sweedland. Next is Mrs. Stephanie Mann, selected by Alexander Gonzalez. Alex says about Mrs. Mann, Mrs. Mann is like a mother to me. Thank you, Mrs. Mann. Next is Mr. Logan Pysick, selected by Pablo Arcos Marquez. Pablo says that Mr. Pysick is very down to earth. Thank you, Mr. Pysick. And last but certainly not least, Mrs. Sam Hardall, selected by Alex Seifer. Alex says Mrs. Hardall is always willing to help and is very kind. We would like to say thank you to all educators for the impact that you make on all of our students. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you.
Oh, no, he's not going to do it. Oh, that was embarrassing. Oh, no. Kicked it with his toe. Man, I haven't played much in my life. I know where they kick it with the side. All right. Yep. There's not going to be a return feed because I grabbed the wrong bag today. So just leave the side open so you can hear. So here.
I want that on that side.
You do? Okay, that works.
It's like my Xbox Live mic.
Oh, sure. Yeah. All right, welcome to Medford as we get set for Great Northern Conference Soccer as the Medford Raiders will come into town to take, are in town and coming into town to take the Lakeland Thunderbirds. I'm Steve Ockenick, Sports on Focus, joined by a special guest, former Medford Raiders soccer coach Nathan Bilodeau. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me, Steve. I'm pumped to be here.
So we'll start with a couple quick questions here pregame. Obviously with the early part of, looking at the roster for Lakeland, Yaroslav Musician.
Yep.
If you were still coaching, what is kind of your plan for the Raiders to stop him?
Yeah, so I think the main takeaway when we always played Lakeland was to constantly remember who we were. Play our consistent game. Don't change who we were. Don't change the style of play and who we are. Play our game, right? But we always have to be aware of where Musician is. He's an extremely dangerous player. He's been a 4-year starter on varsity. He's won GNC Conference Player of the Year for the past 3 years. So there's a lot of expectations for him. Defensively on our end, we're always aware. We're just making sure that we know where he is at all times. The message for the past 4 years for my team has been eyes in the back of your head because he's real sneaky. He'll start making runs in and all of a sudden you turn around and he's gone. You just got to pay attention to where he is all the time on the field. So I think, again, the main takeaway is don't change our style of play to around one player on the other team. Just always be aware of where he is and make sure that defensively we're constantly marking him and knowing how dangerous he really is. So.
And as the teams come out, I'll ask you one more quick question. The win tonight, obviously coming straight across the field from west to east. Does that change your strategy at all?
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to want to take the win in the first half. You just never know if it's going to be around in the second half. The sun is setting as well. That's also an advantage to taking the wind and the sun tonight. Huge advantage in the first half. I don't know who won the coin toss. We're going to find out, but it certainly plays a factor in this match.
All right, sounds good. We're going to toss it downstairs for the National Anthem starting lineups. We'll be back with a call of this one in just a moment.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Raider Field for tonight's Great Northern Conference soccer game between the Lakeland Thunderbirds
I always take mine off for some reason. You can hear a lot better.
and your Medford Raiders.
That worked well. This is good.
Medford High School, Lakeland High School, and the Great Northern Conference require good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation and demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. For Lakeland, a freshman, number 2, Oren Slemons. A junior, number 4, Dominic Durashella. A sophomore, number 8, Ethan Seeliger. A sophomore, number 9, Cameron Bernard. A sophomore, number 11, Marshall Holmquist. A freshman, number 12, Connor Erickson. A junior, number 15, Sawyer Brown. A senior, number 16, Leo Rotar. A senior, number 19, Yaroslav Mashishin. A junior, number 20, Brent Olson. And the goalie, number 1, Talon Pocket. And now for your Medford Raiders. A senior, number 2, Aiden Ball. A senior, number 3, Dane Jacobson. A senior, number 6, Alexander Gonzalez. A junior, number 8, Anthony Seidel. A junior, number 9, Grant Mebauer. A junior, number 10, Dominic Fennell. A sophomore, number 19, Oliver Koffler. A sophomore, number 20, Nathan Scholl. A sophomore, number 21, Keegan Neitzel. A senior, number 24, Spencer Rao. And in the goal, a junior, number 00, Cale Schultz. At this time, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those of you who are able to stand, remove your hats and place your hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen,
all right, national anthem starting lineups in the book. We are ready for soccer. Big matchup here. Obviously, you've been on both sides of these kind of matchups where you've been more kind of at the top of the conference and where Medford is in the middle. Do you approach this any differently depending on where you are in the standings at this point? Or
Yeah, so I think in a normal situation, again, staying consistent to who you are, it's really challenging changing game tactics the day of, unless you're practicing to change something overall. But to change for a specific game, it's really challenging to do that. I will say, coming off the loss on Tuesday, this game means a lot to the Medford Raiders. It's a game that they should have won. They were down a handful of players. They didn't come out of that match with a win, but how they respond to that loss tonight shows a lot about the character of the team. And they don't have a shot at conference anymore. They don't. They're out of the run. But what they do have is a shot at knocking Lakeland out of conference. And I think that is the chip on their shoulder that they're going to have to play with tonight. We're down a few starters tonight on the Medford Raiders side. But again, coming off the loss, coming out here with a little chip on your shoulder, knowing what's at stake for the Lakeland Thunderbirds, I think Medford's going to give them a run for their money.
And especially, obviously this still is important for seeding. Playoffs coming up in a little less than 2 weeks now. a big win late in the season against a conference leader is going to look really good in that seed meeting.
Yeah, no question about it. It's all about the seeding meeting at this point. The higher seeds get to play the lower seeds, and you just want to get that. Even if it's a difference between a 4 or a 5 seed or a 5 or a 6 seed, it doesn't matter. The higher seed, the better, and that's what it's all about right now. And the Raiders are aware of that. So is Coach Adam, and that's what they're playing for tonight.
Well, kickoff. Looks like Medford did get the sun and the wind in their backs.
Good.
To start out, but you ready? And we are underway. Lakeland will start us out. Send that one back, and that probing ball, we've seen a lot of that from Lakeland over the years. But that's going to settle back down here on the near side. Lakeland playing it back, trying to reset their attack a little bit. And now they will attack over on that far side. Send the ball forward, but right into a Raider, and they're going to push forward quickly. Trying to find an angle here. Something crossing that one in, gets tipped on the way through and gets sent out. Medford able to recover it. They'll send that one right back in. Building over here on the near side now. That's Fennel. Had a really good goal. Actually, the lone goal against Rice Lake on Saturday. So that one gets sent back in. And Pocket will come out. He will clean that one up. So that one gets sent downfield. And that's going to build forward. As Medford, again, right back into it as deal with a... All right, as Lakeland again bombing that one forward. We'll get the clock fixed here in a moment. As that one comes back out, Lakeland again being forced to play it back. Some early high pressure from the Raiders here. Just as we say that, they bomb one in, but that's going to roll sideways and be knocked back in. And Lakeland maybe a chance here. They'll send the cross in. That's going to be headed out the back in an early corner.
Patience. Medford Raiders need to have a lot of patience tonight. Lakeland's always brought a good attacking third there. They've always brought a big force. We need to have patience and stay consistent in the back.
Cross swings in. That one's going to be headed up into the air. It's going to settle down. Shot sent in. It's going to be Schultz there to clean it up, but that one took a spin off a foot there. That was dangerous.
Some of the small tactics in this game, Steve, with a young team like this, just the fundamentals of soccer really start to show through, and we really need to execute at a high level to stay competitive with Lakeland tonight.
As that one's going to push forward, and Lakeland player loses his footing, and that one's going to run too far, be guided out of bounds, and we're going to say he was offside.
Offsides there, yep.
That looked a little too good to be true. So offside gives Lakeland the free kick. Get everybody set. Now he'll just boot that one down. That's going to roll over your near side and spin out. That's probably a bit of the wind there.
The ball just sank right down to the ground.
Throw comes in. That'll be played out by Slemenson. Get crossed back in and almost getting the official. And that'll spin back around far side as Lakeland again trying to probe across midfield. And Medford really hasn't given him much room there early. Mm-hmm. That one does get sent down, but gets sent right off into touch and almost cleaned up by our intrepid cameraman down there. But that'll get thrown back in by Lakeland. Lakeland trying again, intercepted by Medford, but they can't get it out.
There we go.
Now they'll cross it over here near side. Pressure coming from behind. Fennel will pull it back. Trying a little give and go. Now he'll just send that one downfield. Only white jerseys down there. They will let that one guide all the way down to Talon Pocket, and he will clean that one up. Little short kick that time, taken away by Medford. Chance here. They poke that one along that far sideline. Foot race to get to it. Just keep it in play, and that'll get poked out. Medford will get the throw.
Boy, I wonder how much the wind played a factor in that goal kick there. It just went right. It went 20 yards right to the ground.
You normally think the ball would move somewhat, but
sure.
Just that spin too, kind of that backspin brings it back in.
It does.
Throw comes in. Medford trying to settle that one, but just can't. The turf playing a little harder today. I'm sure the cooler temperature's not helping with that. That one gets knocked down, a whistle, and we're going to get...
I think it was out of bounds.
Out of bounds, so it's going to be a throw. Stepping up, throw comes in. That's going to go... Again, they had a guy there, but Lakeland able to collect it, and the pressure comes immediatly knocked away.
Come on,
That one's
Dave.
going to squirt through and be sent out the side. That's going to go out for a throw.
Aiden Ball doing a great job in the middle, marking Yarrow, number 19 from Lakeland, just in his pocket the whole night, just making sure he doesn't even receive the ball. No chance there. So Aiden's doing a good job of holding that middle of the space.
Throw comes in from the far side. That's going to get sent straight up into the air and get settled down for the moment. Medford ends up on it. Chance here, but it'll be knocked away. Nice defending there from, I couldn't see the number on the guy, but Lakeland holding that one there. There was a golden opportunity in front.
Mm-hmm.
And now a little too far. That's going to roll out of play, and that's going to be a Medford throw. Just not quite connecting yet. Lakeland, be interesting to see once they start connecting on those passes which way it goes.
Absolutely.
Whistle and lifted the foot up.
Young team.
That's one, if I remember right. It's both feet on the ground.
On the ground.
And from behind the ear, isn't it?
You got the ball's got to come from behind your head over the top of your head. Yep, correct. You can slide your back foot too, which you'll see a lot of guys take that running start and slide that back foot.
Bit of contact there, but that one gets taken away by Medford. Medford pushing that one forward. Now they'll pull it back and try and play it back, but it goes a little too far, and that's going to be taken away and bombed downfield. Trying to connect in, gets on it. Chance here, shot off the post! And that'll be cleared out. Ooh. They had Schultz beat, but off the post.
Yeah, the left back, number 20 from Medford Raiders, just too slow to get to the ball. He's got to be faster.
So that one's going to come in, come back across, and Lakeland will again try here from the near side. Nope, now they'll cross it over far side. Popping up in the air, a little battle for it here. See, and they're going to have to play it back. And again, and the pressure there. Now it's going to get knocked down. Medford going the other direction. Chance here, they're going to lead that pass out. Foot raised to the ball. It'll be won by Talon Pocket.
Right idea, though. Right idea. Playing that into space there is just a little too aggressive. Keeper came out and got it. Right idea.
Medford able to settle this one down again. They will send that one forward. But Lakeland right back out.
Oh, we've got a guy down here from Medford. And I didn't see it. I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, there's someone down play on. So Medford playing a little short here.
It's number 20, Nathan Schull.
And now we'll get the stoppage.
He's not getting up.
So Nathan Schull down while he is tended to by Steve Dietzman. We will step aside for just a moment. We'll be back right after this.
Hey everybody, it's Ned over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and it is the fall tire event going on now. Save up to $70, $100, $120 on select tires. Stop on down and talk to one of our service reps today to get your tires.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
Nathan Schull, the injured Raider, helped off. A little bit of a limp. Looks like he's stretching out a little bit on the sideline, so hopefully it's just a little bit of a cramp or something, as that one's going to go out of play for a Lakeland throw. Lakeland, again, just bombing that one downfield. And assuming it's going to be hard judging those balls that come through, as that one's going to pop around, popped up in the air. Slows it down, and that one, ooh. I think a Lakeland player got a elbow or something to the face. That one's going to come around, saved by Schultz.
Great goalkeeping. Kale being in the right place at the right time there.
That was number 2, Oren Slemson. That was holding his, looked like he was holding his mouth, might have gotten a little bit of an elbow there, but now he's back and running around as that one's going to pop back around. It's going to come bouncing through as they tried to find Mashishin. He just wasn't able to connect. Now they'll try and send that one through and knocked away. That was Mashishin again on the run as Medford will try and get this one across midfield. We'll have to play it back.
This is where we got to be patient. Medford needs to be patient with the ball. Lakeland's a really great possessive team, and if we keep turning the ball over, they're just going to outpossess us the whole match. So I like us slowing this play down a bit and just possessing.
So that one's going to give back over far side. It's going to be knocked away and chipped back over as Lakeland tries, but Medford right there to take it back. That's Spencer Rao in the front there. That one's going to get sent downfield. Just a little too far, and Pocket will be there to clean it up. Lakeland the quick throw. And now they'll send that one downfield, but ooh, Turf Monster maybe coming up a little bit there as that one's going to get knocked away, get pushed over here to the near side, and Lakeland will push it back out. That is Slemenson, the one that took the shot to the face. He's running around all right now as that one's going to come back around. Be played back by Lakeland, and now they'll just bomb that one forward. Sent right back across. And Lakeland trying to settle it down. They're going to bomb that one down again. Might have a chance here. Let's get on it. Gets past the first guy. Shot goes wide. That was 3. No, there's no 3 in. It's not 3.
Is it 2?
I tried to have him turn. We turn his back to it.
9.
Cameron Bernard. Some of the numbers on the front of those Lakeland
they're
jerseys
pretty small.
are a little small. So they need to learn to turn their back to us.
That's right.
So that one's going to come all the way back down the other side, crossing over the first guy. Looking to pass that one in, play it back, and now just a little bit of a scrum there, and it's going to come out from Lakeland. And it will make the bench. And that will be, last touch by Medford. Lakeland throw. That one's going to come back. Looking to get that one through, and it gets played back near the penalty area and now sent downfield. Whistle.
I have no idea what that call was.
No idea either.
No clue.
Didn't see it. Stepping up, and that one will be sent. And headed right back out by Medford. Really, that back 4 has really kept a strong line back there to make sure nothing gets through.
Yep. Yeah, we've got a couple seniors on the back 4 that have, 4 years experience, 3 years playing experience, stepping up this year, really holding down the back 4.
That one's going to come all the way over the top of everybody.
Oh, boy.
Oof. Be guided down and be sent in the wind, taking that one and spinning it out the side, and that's going to go out for a Medford throw. I would imagine, I know like in baseball, when you throw a ball with a little bit of spin, if it's going into the wind, it kind of exacerbates a little bit. I'm assuming it's the same on a soccer ball.
Absolutely. That's how players get the ability to curve the ball, too. Put the spin on it. And
that one, pass goes far side. Oh, that's going to bounce around. That's going to be out for a Lakeland throw.
Agree to disagree on that one.
Throw comes backside. And comes all the way down through. Medford able to recover for the moment. That one's going to pop back up in the air and comes back down over here near side. Giving chase. Some red jerseys there. Forced to play it back. Back around. Now they'll try and play more into the middle. But again, Medford's defense.
Good patience.
Right there.
Good patience.
Now squirting through. Trying to find an opening. Pass comes in. That's going to be sent the other way. That was Gonzalez getting it out. Now that one's going to spin around. Lakeland's going to recover and send that one along the far side. Just kept him. Nope, that's going to go out for a throw. Medford will get the throw. Comes backside. See if they can find someone here. They go over right along the sideline. But forced to play it back. Now gets the pass through. Little give and go. Chance here. They're going to build that one up. They're going to get over here on the near side. Trying to find an opening. Defense collapses down from Lakeland, and they will be forced to push that one off into touch. And Medford will get the throw. Things set up.
We're approaching that 15-minute mark, Steve, where teams really start to settle in a little bit. The first 10 to 15 minutes, you're kind of feeling each other out, what the formation looks like, and now we're settling in a little bit here.
As I have, Medford will get that one over, and they can't quite keep it in play, and it will be a Lakeland throw. We do get the clock working now. That one flips back around, bouncing through. Notice a lot with both teams today. They're not keeping the ball on the turf. It's probably something with the wind you'd want to do normally.
Could be.
As Lakeland trying to find a way through these Medford defenders, and they're forced again to play it back. Now try building off the far side. Chipping that one downfield. That's going to be sent back into the middle, bouncing around. And played back again. Now sent in. Only red jerseys there. Sent right back out. Medford settles it. Now looking to push forward. Get that one across midfield. Medford right there. They give it back. And into a couple white jerseys, and Lakeland will come out with it. Lakeland building here off the near side. They're going to send that one downfield. And way too far for everybody. Cale Schultz there to clean it up. Schultz, a little aid from the wind, gets that one across midfield. And now pushing back the other way is Lakeland. They'll play that one back. A little bit of past the first guy, getting it over. Now a little give and go, but wasn't quite timed up right. Back over on the far side. They're going to play it all the way over. That one takes a big bounce. Maybe trying to do something. And that one's just going to be booted downfield. Lakeland settles it, sends it over far side. And that will be sent back the other way. Curling a little bit. Medford able to settle under it for a second. Now Lakeland giving chase. Medford will again just send it clear. Good pass forward. That one's going to come back through. Takes a bounce. And can't quite get it settled down enough to make a run. And that's going to come over here near side. That's going to roll out. And that's going to be a throw for Lakeland. Lakeland throw. Backside. Now they're going to try and maybe reverse field a little bit. Try and probe that far sideline. Back into the middle. Chipping that one over the line. That one's going to come back around. Lakeland able to spin it for a moment, but then have to play it back. Building up here and right to a red jersey. Keep it in play. Pass that one forward, but Lakeland will recollect on their side of the field. But forced to pass it back. They just can't quite. Man, they haven't really had any good. They also had that one off the post. They haven't really been able to get anything forward in their normal. The normal way you'd see is that, as I say, that one comes around.
Yeah.
A little bit of an elbow there.
Yeah, just a little.
I'm sure there's a lot of that in any game that just nobody notices.
Yeah. Some officials let it go. Some call every little foul, and
that one squirts through. And
good defending from Alex.
Again, a lot of pressure. They were trying to thread Mashishin through. It just wasn't there, as that one's going to come down the near side. So we catch up. And coming back around. As I just realized I never plugged my computer in. So, yeah, that would have been bad. It comes back along here near his side. They're going to push that one forward. And, I think Turf Monster got him there.
Yeah, tripped up a little.
Chance there, and they will let
That's
that
a throw.
one roll.
That should be a throw-in. Yep. Okay. So this is where Medford needs to have a little urgency. The ball's in the attacking third. Keep it down in that corner. We have everybody far off the ball.
So that one's going to come quickly all the way out. Medford will settle it for a second. Now get it back, working along this near sideline. That one's going to come all the way back out into the middle near the center circle. And through the center circle, as they are trying to, on the opposite side, it's been a midfield-heavy game so far. So that one's going to go and spin out, and that's going to go out for a Medford throw. Get a quick substitution here, approaching the midway point of the first half. Any adjustments you think of so far? Or?
Again, I think some of the urgency when we get the ball, we tend to just kick it up really quickly, and there's one guy up there maybe. Otherwise, it's kicking it right to the Lakeland team. There's too many turnovers. Slowing it down, just possessing it a little bit more, and not having so many turnovers. Possession wins games. Secondly, I'd like to see the defense, the wingbacks, move up a little bit more. We're in a straight line here at the 50. They're not adding any value when we're attacking. That's 2 extra guys we could have putting pressure on Lakeland, and instead we stand at the 50 here. I'll try to point that out to the viewers here just to explain a little bit what I'm talking about. But the more guys we can have keeping the ball on our attacking third versus our defending on our side of the field, I think that would help keep pressure on Lakeland and force them to make mistakes.
So we get another quick throw from Lakeland, and they will again just boot it into the sky.
I do see Nathan warming up over there, Steve, so I'm hopeful he can get back in the game.
It's good to see. Yeah, see him taking a few runs. Maybe we might see him if the ball gets down far enough. He's running out, making sure. I think testing out the thigh or knee or whatever it was, make sure it's all right. As that one's going to come quickly the other way. Chance here. Little battle for it. That cross is going to come over. Foot race to the ball, and that's going to sneak through for the moment and then be sent clear by Medford. And a perfect connection there for the moment, but couldn't quite settle it. And now that one's going to bounce back through and come all the way back across. Building back here near side. That one's going to spin around. Foot race to the ball. That can't quite push it out. Coming back across. That one's going to swing back into the middle. Ooh. I think for a second there it almost looked like he was going to grab it and then was like, oh, nope.
Great defending from Dominic. I mean, he was one of the smallest guys out there, and he just got stuck into it.
That one's going to get out. That's going to be a Lakeland throw, but it gives, I think, everybody a chance to collect, and instead we're going to get a stoppage. Looks like there might be another.
Is there somebody down?
Coming off the field there, he kind of holding his hand, it looked like.
Oh, Gage Ingersoll.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to step aside as he's being tended to over there, and we'll be back right after this.
Hey everybody, it's Ned over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and it is the fall tire event going on now. Save up to $70, $100, $120 on select tires. Stop on down and talk to one of our service reps today to get your tires.
So, due to the stoppage, Gage Ingersoll has to come off for at least till the next stoppage. He's going to walk that one off a little bit. As that one's going to come back forward. Takes a Lakeland bounce, but then can't quite settle it. But now Lakeland running. Medford trying to sneak back up. That one's going to come in, and it dies before it can get in the box. Turning. Shot in. Goal. Lakeland. Lakeland puts that one away, and I believe it's going to be Mr. Mashishin.
It is, yep.
Yep. Miroslav Mashishin puts that one away, and it is 1-0. And, looked like Medford sucked up a little bit there and then had trouble getting back.
Just some indecisiveness. We had the opportunity to clear the ball out, and there's 3 guys around it, and unfortunately no one knew who was going to go for the ball. Kind of tripped over ourselves on that one, and if you leave Mashishin any chance, he's going to take it.
So then how does this change your strategy if you're Medford down 1-0? Do you change anything at this point, or are you still just...
No, we're still playing our game. A little more intensity now, a little more focus. And again, trying to get some of the urgency when we're attacking to get the team to move as a unit rather than individual efforts.
So Medford gets us restarted, looking to get through, and that one taken away. Another chance here. Medford, they string that one through, gets knocked away, give and go. And, just kind of caught a toe in the turf, I think, trying to give that one a kick. And that might have saved Medford a second, or saved a second from Lakeland, I should say.
Yeah.
And that one goes out for a goal kick. I can imagine, too, Lakeland they play on turf as well, but it's still, sometimes you just catch that toe a little bit.
Yeah, it's all it takes. A little trip up, and then you're a half step behind the ball.
So that one's going to sneak forward. And a little bit of a misplay. That's going to get it through for Medford for the moment, trying to settle this one down, but it gets poked away by Lakeland. That's just been all the way down here. Fennell giving chase, and that one's just going to have to be pushed off out of bounds, and that will be a Medford throw. For that, we get a substitution. I believe it is Mr. Nathan Scholl coming back on. Believe. Yes, it is. Always hard, the black numbers on, it's 15. No.
Nathan's back on.
Nathan's back on,
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, those black numbers on the red jerseys can be a little
that's
difficult
tough.
sometimes to see from up here.
That is tough.
As that one's going to swing back around and
Good.
gets...
See, forced a mistake. That was out of bounds.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm assuming defense isn't always getting your foot on the ball, but forcing the other team, like you said, to make a mistake.
Absolutely. Just the pressure. Make them feel the pressure.
So that one's going to come back in the middle, get pushed forward. But taken away by Lakeland, they'll play it back and bomb it downfield. Headed right back across. As Lakeland forced to retreat to try and slow that one down, and that'll come back out to midfield. Medford will collect there. Battling for it. They'll push that one forward. Get that one all the way across. That's going to squirt through. We'll see who last touched it. I think it's probably going to be... It's a Medford throw. So Medford gets the throw right down by the flag. So Medford will get the throw right down here. And they're going to throw that one back, and that's going to get tipped out, and it'll be another Medford throw a little further away. Back in the middle. That one's going to pass around. They're going to try it from the far side, but taken away by Lakeland. Lakeland looking to counter, pushing that one forward. It'll be slowed down and knocked away.
Good composure there. Just calm. Stole the ball away. Made a pass.
And we'll get a foul there. Medford will get the free kick pretty far out.
So
are you looking to find a head here on the ball, or are you just looking to try and build something up like they did there?
Well, yeah. I guess I would have taken our time a little bit and set something up. Alex has got a really good foot. He can get it to the goal. Or have Spencer take it. Alex can use his head on the net. Some sort of creativity up top. I don't like what we ended up doing there, but they saw something I didn't.
So, tracking down the ball, that's the one downside of having the tracker out here is that ball can go for a while in those corners.
Especially over the fence.
It
just hangs up in the air. Went 6 yards.
On a normal day, that's probably a pretty good
kick.
That one's going to come back around, trying to fancy foot that one, but it'll be played back. Trying to build through. Slowed down there by Medford. That is Neibauer. That one back into the middle. Push it over far side. And trying to settle it, but Lakeland comes away with it there, pushing forward. And that gets knocked back out. Medford slowing it down a little bit here, making sure they are set. Get that one back over far side, but it's taken away. Pushed back and bombed down that far sideline. It's going to roll out of play. It'll be a Medford throw.
We got a substitute coming on here. I can't see who that is. I think it's Oliver.
Oliver Koffler?
I can't see who that is. Yep. Koffler.
19.
Yep, you're right, Koffler.
So that one's going to come back into the middle. And just
Dane came out, huh? Okay.
Not playing that one too. Not much urgency there as that one's going to get sent back in. Medford trying to collect it again. It's going to get knocked down. You're going to play that one along the far side. Mashishin back here on this one. That's going to get out of play, and that'll be out for a Medford throw.
Yeah,
nice
good job, Spencer. Great job.
Just that little kick off the other leg.
It's perfect. Unexpected, right? They're not expecting that, and he just bounced it off of them, and it's turnover.
Throw comes in.
This is the urgency now. We need to get guys up, numbers up. So where Aiden Ball needs to come up. We need Anthony out here coming up. Options.
And a probing ball over here to the near side finds Dominic Fennell. That's going to be played back.
Oof.
And, that
right to
took
the belly.
That can't feel good.
No. Even on a warm day, it doesn't feel good.
That one comes around. That's going to be pushed out. That's going to be a Medford throw. And backing him up now. Always try and sneak a few extra.
Always. You have to. Absolutely.
throw. That's going to spin around. Lakeland will end up with it and try and bomb that one forward. But again, a couple guys there with Mashishin that time. As that taken away by Lakeland. Lakeland pushing forward, but knocked off his foot.
It's great defending here. Now we've got numbers.
Medford trying to push forward. They'll play that one along the far sideline. Slowed down for the moment. That'll be played back. They'll set that one up in the middle. Survey the options. Now that's going to come back again. Now play that one back forward. Trying to find somebody open.
This is good, though. Really good patience from the Raiders. Not forcing a bad ball.
All the way through, and Lakeland will collect. And it will play it back. Try and build here on the near side. That one's going to come through. And bomb downfield and sent right back out. We're trying to probe this near side again.
It's good.
Well, playing it back very patiently. As they will play that one back towards the center circle. And cross that one up far side. And send that one forward, but knocked down by Lakeland. That one gets through. I think you got Fennel on a good run there. That one gets knocked around, and Lakeland will just send it downfield. Knocked just enough off the foot to slow it down, and that's going to come back around and be bombed back downfield again. Medford trying to turn the corner with it. That's going to be out of play. That'll be a Medford throw. So Medford will get the throw out of that one. 11 minutes remaining here in the half. And
oh, geez, Walter. That's the second time Anthony's been called on that tonight. Again, fundamentals, right? The easy things that we can fix. Let's just hone in on those so we don't do needless turnovers.
So we get a stoppage here for a substitution, as I believe that's 6. Jack Stepek coming in for the Thunderbirds. That one fighting through. That one's going to spin over. They're going to try and push that one far side. Now they'll have to play it back. And sent back in. Medford right there again to collect that one up, and they will just actually a nice pass over to the far side, trying to build something up here, but it'll be sent back in by Lakeland. Whistle, and that's going to be a foul on Medford. That one got...
I think he got there just a little too late, got a little too much of the man and not enough of the ball.
Yeah, Leo Roeder, the recipient of the foul, or I should say the victim of the foul. He's still trying to stretch that ankle out a little bit as he will slip a little bit on the turf, and I don't think that's quite what he intended. So that one will spin over, and they'll push that one far side. That'll be sent back in by Lakeland. Lakeland trying to build something up here. They will send that one all the way back and play this one off. 9.5 to go here in the first half. As that one sent quickly downfield, trying to open something up, but Medford swarming the ball. They get that one through. They're going to chip that one forward. It's going to come across and goes wide.
Some great buildup from Lakeland there, recognizing that Yarrow had the defender beat. He just chipped it right over the top for a one-touch shot. Fair defending. I mean, he was in the right place. Ideally, get ahead on that and just get it out of there. Don't even allow Yarrow to have a touch on it, but good play.
Goal kick. Takes a odd spin off the foot, and that's going to end up coming all the way back out, and Lakeland will settle it. Play it back over here. And that's going to roll out, and that's going to be a Medford throw. Looked like he almost kind of jostled him enough that he couldn't get the back heel on it. Change here. Seidel coming off for...
Yeah, and I'm guessing that's a coaching moment there to talk to Anthony about the proper throw-ins.
That one's... I suppose it's a little easier to coach the players that are working on that near side to you.
That's true. Absolutely true.
As that one's going to come in quickly from Lakeland. Lakeland trying to build, but that one knocked away. It's going to be skied up into the air, and that'll come forward.
You know, Steve, I don't know that Lakeland's had one substitution yet.
They just had one, but I think that's the only one.
Okay.
As that one's going to take a bounce in the box. That one's going to get down, and it's going to roll through.
Great finish from Yarrow. Very unlucky defending from Medford and goalkeeping. Just kind of bounced right over the top of Kale.
So that's 2 now for Mushishin. Takes him to 12. I believe 12 now for the conference season.
Is that right?
Yeah, I believe so. We'll verify that at halftime to be sure, but last time I looked, he was at 10. But that gets updated periodically as we get back underway. Medford, I think a little bit at this point, you're just trying to get to halftime, maybe get a chance to make a few adjustments.
Regroup, talk about things.
That gets out, and it'll be a Lakeland throw. Lakeland will play that one along the far sideline. Back up towards the numbers. Got tipped on the way through. But Lakeland, again, gets it look like maybe got a foot stuck in the turf, as that one's going to come forward for Medford. They'll have to play that one back. Looking for options, playing it back again. That one's going to come all the way out to midfield. And taken away. Lakeland running with it. Trying to flip that one forward and just sent back out. Ooh, big collision there, just accidental. Now maybe using the back, Medford Raider using the backside a little bit there, and that one's going to come back around, and Medford will get it out to midfield. Trying to bomb forward, but that'll be knocked away. Lakeland can't keep it, though, as that's going to roll slowly out of play, and that'll be out for a Lakeland throw. They take it quickly. Push that one back along. That's going to come back around and be knocked away by Medford. Medford bombing downfield this time, but keeping it low. That one's going to come back around, and Lakeland will send it right back up to the midfield stripe. Trying to get past the first defender, does. Trying to line one up here. Schultz out, and he'll collect that one up.
Great recognition from Kale on when to come out, and he's gotten a lot of confidence as the season has gone on, knowing when to come out, committing to coming out, and gathering the ball.
As that one's going to bounce through a little bit. Lakeland will have to play that one back, and now they'll bomb it forward towards midfield. Medford will collect for a second, but then give it right back to Lakeland. Lakeland over here to the near side. Playing it back. Under 6 to play here in the half. Fighting back around. That one's going to go over far side. All the way back out. And bombed forward. Only red jerseys there for the moment and sent right back out. That's going to come all the way across midfield. That's just going to keep rolling and get sent back the other way. And that'll be out off of a Raider, and that will be a Lakeland throw. Lakeland trying again to find something. They will reverse field over here to the near side. Kick that one out. Back into the middle a little bit. Turning, trying to connect up, and that one's headed back out. A little over the head kick. That one's going to take a spin, and Schultz will get there in time before it goes out of the penalty area. And sent back out quickly. Lakeland collected it for a moment. Medford on it on that far sideline. They're going to pop that one into the middle. Little Lakeland got there first, it looked like, able to slow it down. That one's going to come over far side. Nobody there, and out for a throw. Comes in. It's bombed downfield, and that's going to go out for a throw. That's going to be a Lakeland throw, and we have a substitution. Both teams. 10, Dominic Fennell coming back on, along with 18, that is James Galkey for Lakeland. And they will immediately target Fennel here on the near side. Fennel spinning back around, trying to find.
Great run.
Pass in. That's going to get pinned up against the sideline. They'll play that one back for Fennel. Fennel tried to find somebody in the middle. That one's going to be bombed forward by Lakeland. But nobody there as Medford will send it back the other way. Trying to find an opening. Find it through past the first guy. Give the pass forward. That one. Yep. And that's going to be a foul. Yep. And that's in a dangerous spot for the Raiders.
Now we need to set this up. Medford needs to set this up and take their time. Last time they rushed the set play and it didn't pan out. I wanted to see them take their time. Would also love to see some creativity in the box here rather than just static runs. I want to see some sort of creativity in their runs.
They get the line set. Stepping up. They chip that one forward. It's going to be sent back out. Tried maybe a bit more of a pass than just getting it up in the air, and Lakeland read it, but Medford will send it back in. Back around. Over far side. Find something there. They'll play that one back. That's going to come all the way back out near midfield. Back through. Under 2.5 to play. Medford just trying to settle that one down, but Lakeland right there to take it away. But they can't get the kick through. Now they'll set off. Now they'll pass that one over far side. A little give and go. Now they'll chip that one back forward. Comes back across. Medford able to keep that one in play. Nice little pass there. Needs to get past the guy. That one's going to get up in the air. Foot race to the ball. That'll be settled down and booted downfield. I think that one
great defending from Lakeland there. I thought that was going out for sure. He got his hips turned around and kicked it all the way up the field.
That's got to be a tough turn to make.
Absolutely. It's a big pivot. Massive pivot.
That one comes back across midfield. Only red jerseys there. 1.5 to go. Downfield. That one's going to be too far into the hands of Talon Puckett. And he will collect that one up. Oh. That one's going to get a little further than I thought. Wind might be dying down a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't look as breezy now. The flag's moving, but not as aggressively as it was.
So that one's going to be played back. Chip back forward. Trying to find something here is Medford. That one's going to be sent back out. Chipped ahead and maybe a chance here, but nope. Medford will slow that one down and get it back across as Lakeland seems to be defending with a little more strength here than they were earlier. I suppose it's something you can choose to do with a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, be a little more reserved. Your urgency to score goes down quite a bit.
So that one knocked away. Spin that one back around, looking for an opening. They try and thread that one through. Knocked away by Lakeland. Ball still coming through. It's going to come over here on the near side. Trying to get past his guy. That's going to be played back. And that comes all the way back out to the 30. Back over here to the near side. Trying to find an opening.
Good patience here from Medford. Not forcing it. Oof.
Then that one's going to come out. And that is going to all but do the half. Maybe a last gasp chance. Nope, that's going to be sent downfield, and that will do it. First half in the books. It's a couple goals from Yaroslav Mashishin. We're going to step aside. We'll be back with the second half right after this.
I splooshed my phone in the road crater? Am I covered or no?
Well, hey Carm, you're never going to believe this. A sturgeon just hit my Chevy. Am I covered or no?
Interesting. And yes.
Hey, bud, I had a couple 30 packs explode in my garage. Am I covered or no?
I've been there before, bud. It's a sad day.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, ever eat a brat and drive?
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the number one goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
At Clitter Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clitter Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clitter Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clitter Insurance.
I absolutely feel that Tiger Lily is getting a great education with RVA. She is challenged and she's not bored. She enjoys her classwork.
I love the teachers. The teachers are the best part. My teachers are very friendly and they're easy to reach out to when you need help with an assignment. The teachers are always there when you need help.
What I love about RVA is the flexibility, first. But second is that Tiger Lily is so happy with this school, with her teachers, and with what she's learning. It's awesome.
At Clitter Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clitter Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clitter Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clitter Insurance.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
One thing that surprised me about the RVA is the want to do school, whereas it was kind of a struggle before.
All of the educators, the staff, the therapists, the specialists, everybody is so knowledgeable. And my favorite thing is that we all work together as a team for the kids. I really feel like we're partners with the RVA. I just love it so much. I know I've said that before, but like I love the RVA.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Clitter Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clitter Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Clitter Insurance.
Our experience in the RVA has been wonderful. The teachers are extremely supportive, and Simon really seems to enjoy it and is making friends, and he's more socially active now than he was in a traditional school.
Something I want other kids to know is that even though it seems like you're not going to make friends, you actually are. I like how the RVA provides an environment that more suited to my needs.
With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century 21 Dairyland Realty, a proud supporter of local athletics.
RVA has helped me learn by giving me more hands-on activities.
I can watch his writing develop. He has confidence to ask questions of his teachers if he doesn't understand. He's composing his own schedule, which is a lot like what a young adult is going to need to learn how to do, and he's learning that at 11.
My favorite part about being in the RVA is all the amazing clubs. I get on some clubs and then I realize that there are so many people like me.
Beauty, true beauty, is already within you. It's in your heart, your character.
RVA has helped me.
Beauty, true beauty, is already within you. It's in your heart, your character. Let it out for all the world to see. Aspirus board-certified plastic surgeons and aesthetic specialists will help bring out the best you, inside and out. Uncover, discover, and recover your true beauty and express yourself to the world brilliantly, freely, and confidently.
Welcome back. We go to the second half. I guess I'll ask you, if you're both coaches, what adjustments are you making at halftime?
Yeah, obviously from the Lakeland perspective, more of the same, right? Why fix what's not broken? So they've got a winning model, they got a winning formation, they got a winning game plan, and it's working. So why make a change? If I'm Coach Adam on the Medford side, obviously the message is more intensity. You know, we got to win the 50-50 balls, win the ball out of the air, work on our first touches, limit the turnovers. Again, coming back to the patience thing. Don't panic. You know, be an option, drop the ball back, just don't lose possession. And then obviously an emphasis on that intensity. Just come out, guns a-blazing. You're going to be playing into the wind now. You had that luxury in the first half. You don't have that coming out in the second. But just step it up. Everyone needs to step it up now. We're down 2 goals. We got 40 minutes to play. And just come out there and win the ball.
So Medford will start with the ball. As you said, they'll be going into the wind this time. As they get set up, remind you, we've got big-time football tomorrow. Mosinee coming into town, conference title on the line, the cheese grater on the line, pretty much all of it. So we'll be getting going pregame at 6:30. Game starts at 7, right where you found us here tonight. Do also have Colby Abbotsford, battle for the milk can up there. Might be the last battle for the milk can, depending if they can work out a non-conference agreement, as they will be changing conferences next year over there. But we'll have that one for you as well. And then we are back Saturday morning, 10 a.m., for the second leg of the Great Northern Conference volleyball meet. 3 matches for you up there, 2 Medford matches. 10 a.m., it's Medford and Mosinee again. And then after that will be Medford Northland Pines. And then matchup of conference leaders to end it, Mosinee and Tomahawk. So all 3 of those coming for you there. But so far, Medford kind of dominating possession here. I'm sure that's kind of what you'd want to see in red, as I say that.
Absolutely. Keep Lakeland on their heels. Keep them on their heels.
As Medford gets right back on that one. Lakeland forced to play it back. Medford takes it away. You're going to build that one up over here. That is good to see. Nathan Schultz back on the field doing well. It looked like he might have just had a bit of a cramp there, as that one's going to pop up into a body and a little bit of a push there, but not enough for a foul. So that one's going to swing back around into the middle. Push back over far side. That one's going to be played back, and Lakeland will try and build along the far sideline. That one gets through everybody and through a Medford guy and ends up settling down. Popping back through. Medford takes that one away. Building forward, that one's going to be pushed out of play and out for a Medford throw.
This is where I want this defense to move up as well, Steve. Instead of all back back on the 50. We need to be engaged in the play.
That one's going to be sent back downfield, but right to a Thunderbird. That's going to be played back. Coming over here to the near side. That one's going to pressure from Medford, keeping him from getting it forward, having to play it back. Now they'll swing that one around, try it from the far side. Bomb that one downfield. That's going to get all the way through right to a Medford foot, but a lot of pressure there immediately. And that's going to get sent out. Medford building up, playing it back actually, and bombing it downfield. Trying to connect up. That one takes a little bit of a turf bounce there, and that's going to come back around and be played over far side. Sent back in. I suppose even for the teams that practice on grass, with the amount of turf now in the GNC, I got to imagine everybody's pretty used to it by this point.
I would think so, especially, like you said, most of the games are played on turf. You know, Medford practices on turf and grass just to try to help with that. There's 2 or 3 teams that still play on grass. So it's nice to get exposure to both turf surfaces because they are totally different, completely different.
As Lakeland off the throw, trying to build up. They will slip this one through, try to connect through, but I think Rao getting a foot in the way of that one. Slowing it down for a second. That one's going to swing around here near side. That'll be guided out of play and out for a Medford throw. We'll take that one quickly. That's going to roll all the way up here near midfield. Trying to...
Great effort.
Spinning around the body there. That one's going to bomb downfield and be slowed down by Lakeland. Lakeland will play that one back out. Ooh, slide tackle there. Those can sometimes be a little dangerous, but I've seen...
They can hurt with that turf burn.
That too. But Alex Gonzalez, he's got to be one of the best in the area at timing those right.
Would certainly be a candidate for Defensive Player of the Year. Alex is phenomenal in the back.
So that one's going to come back across, get pushed back out. Play that one back in the middle. That one knocked down, but Lakeland will settle it back down again, but again forced to play it back. I would say a pretty good first 4 minutes here from the Raiders.
Yeah, a little more intensity, right? A little more focus on winning the ball.
As Lakeland's going to push this one forward. That one spins around. Scholl takes that one away, and he'll just send that one into the air. Wynn maybe getting that one, keeping it down here a little more, as that one's going to come all the way back around far side. Lakeland having to play it back. Back into the middle. Trying to find body. They're going to take a shot, and right there's Cale Schultz. And Schultz waiting a second, and he will give it the little toss. And that one knocked down. Medford guiding that one, and it is going to be a Medford throw. They did lead it out for it got touched, and that one's going to swing back around, and Lakeland keeps it down here for the moment. Medford back on it, though. So that ball is going to play back out here and be kept in. Foot race to the ball, and that's going to be played back, and that's going to come back around through. That was a nice run there from Dane Jacobson. He settled quite nicely into this team as
a senior.
Senior new addition.
Yeah, absolutely.
Moved into the district.
He's got a lot of playing experience. I talked with Dane a few weeks back, and he played club for the Oshkosh team. So a lot of exposure to a lot of great players down there in the valley, and took a lot of that with him here to Medford.
As that one loose in front, that's going to pop up and over the top and onto the top of the net. Oh, from this vantage point, you can never quite tell when that ball hits the net.
I just watch the keeper because they're going to see it much better than we do. I don't get excited unless the keeper gets excited.
That one's going to be swung out on the goal kick. Lakeland will settle under it. Play it back out. Lakeland trying to settle this ball down, but Medford takes it away. Medford trying to patiently move this one forward. Seems to be our favorite word today.
Patience.
So that one comes back around. Play that one back out. And over here to the near side and right to a Lakeland Thunderbird, but now just bomb downfield. That's going to come all the way back out. Lakeland playing it back, and Lakeland now patiently as Doug Krause gets in the way a little bit there in the middle. That's always got to be a little frustrating when unintentionally,
Yeah.
the official just can't quite
Yep.
get out of the way. So that one's going to swing back around. That's going to get sent in and off the crossbar and in.
Phenomenal
From
shot.
Distance. 3-0.
What a great shot. Unbelievable.
Trying to see who that was.
That was Yarrow.
Oh, Mashishin gets his hat trick from about 45 yards out.
That was 35 yards out for
35.
sure. That was 35 yards. That will make the highlight reel.
Oh, I mean, to tuck it just enough under the
That was
crossbar that it...
Absolutely brilliant. With speed, too. A lot of power on that shot.
That's when even a goalkeeper the size of...
Kale. Yeah, he's
Kale
tall.
is going to have a hard time getting to that one right off the bottom of the crossbar.
Yep.
So that one's going to come back over into the center circle. Lakeland building up now far side. Back into the middle. That one's going to come back around. Stop there. And played forward.
Oh, that's a penalty. He'd never even touched the ball.
And that's going to come back around, and there is a...
That's a big miss from Doug.
Raider down. That's going to come back around. Lakeland attacking. That's finally going to get cleared out. And Steve Dietzman, the trainer, will come on, and we will step aside. We'll be back right after this.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
Beauty, true beauty, is already within you. It's in your heart, your character. Let it out for all the world to see. Aspirus board-certified plastic surgeons and aesthetic specialists will help bring out the best you, inside and out. Uncover, discover, and recover your true beauty and express yourself to the world brilliantly, freely, and confidently.
Injured Raider, I believe that's Dane.
It is.
Dane Jacobson comes off. He was walking off all right, so I think he might have been more just a little bit of shock of getting the feet taken out like that.
Yeah, and for Medford's sake, let's hope so. Dane's a really dangerous player on the left wing, and makes an impact when he's out there. Kind of elevates everybody else's play around him.
So Lakeland will get the throw here.
Oh, that wind is still going, Steve. The officials, the AR's flag there is pretty sideways.
And now as we get back underway, Medford takes away the throw for the moment, but Lakeland gets it back. That's going to build back over here near side. Lakeland building back up. And they have to send it all the way back out to the center circle, try and work their way over from the far side. Taken away, but again, that pressure from Medford keeps them from getting it in. Back into the middle. That one's going to come back around. A little bit of contact there, and that one, couldn't get much on it to get it out. That one's going to spin back around and go out, and that's going to be a Lakeland throw. Gets that one in. That one's going to spin back around. Chance here, and good defense from the Raiders gets that one out. That was, pretty sure that was Alexander Gonzalez again.
It was.
He definitely has a nose for the ball.
Yeah.
But Lakeland takes that one away. They're going to leave that one off. Gonzalez right there again, slows it down just a little bit. So that one comes back around. Gonzalez there again. Trying to keep this ball from...
Reminds me of Jimmy from last year. Remember Jimmy?
Oh, I remember Jimmy very well.
Yep.
So that one comes all the way back out. Comes over here to the near side. Played back out. Lakeland going to try and reset from midfield. They couldn't get anything through. Trying to work now this near side. And again, forcing it back. Sent back in quickly. Medford settles under it. That's going to come over here right along the sideline. Guided out of bounds, and Lakeland will get the throw. They will take it quickly into Mishishin. Mishishin swings that one back around. Now they'll send that one over far side. Building up. Back through. Lakeland again. And I suppose with a 3-goal lead, Lakeland can be as patient as they want to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Take your time. Slow the game down. Let the clock do the work.
Half hour remaining. 3-0 Lakeland. 3 goals from Yaroslav Mishishin. That is a fun name to say.
It is, once you learn how to say it.
It's that one squirting through. Chance here. Ooh, good stop there. That was Spencer Rao. I think that was on Mishishin running in on that one.
Just getting his foot stuck right in. That's a great ball.
That's going to come forward here. Fennel, that one's going to pop up. That's going to go out of play. That's going to be a Medford throw right at midfield. Nope, we're going to get substitutions before you can get the throw in. Is that Jacobson?
Nope, that's Keegan. One of the Keegans.
Is that 21? Yeah, it's Keegan Neitzel.
Yes.
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 Hard to read again. Yeah, there it is. Now we see the back number that's easy to read. Taken away by Lakeland. Lakeland pushing forward 2-on-4, and they will slow that one down. Zone around. Now they'll bomb that one forward. Chance here. Schultz right there to make the catch.
Great build-up from Lakeland there, just taking advantage of the space that Medford was giving them. Medford's got to get better at shutting down, condensing in the middle there to allow that space to just close up and not allow Lakeland to do that.
As that one gets bombed, that's going to go out, and that'll be a Lakeland throw. They are on the far side. Normally they switch flags. This guy does it a little differently. Everyone's a little different. So we get the substitution and the throw. Leave that one back off. Lakeland bombing that one downfield. Snuck through, and that one's going to come back quickly the other way. Knocked down. Medford is trying to settle this one under it. They will play that one back. Now chip that one over onto the far side. And push that one back the other way. That's going to roll out, and that's going to be a Medford throw right at midfield. Knocked the pylon over. Oh, no, it didn't. Pylon stayed up. Thought it went over there. As that one's going to go out of play, it'll be another Medford throw a little bit further downfield.
And Dane is still on the sidelines over there. I'm not sure if he anticipates coming back. I don't see him warming up, stretching, or anything.
Might it be a bit of precaution down 3-0 to...
Potentially, but, I mean, it's Lakeland, right?
Yeah.
You want to get out there. You want to play.
Is that one popping back forward? That one, ends up loose. Bunch of white jerseys there. Slow that one down and get that one out. I mean, everybody but Mishishin was back in the penalty area. Now they're trying to counter. Mishishin trying to get past his guy, and that's going to get knocked away. Lakeland's still on it. And now that'll be sent back out. Taken right back by Lakeland. Lakeland building on the far side. Giving chase to the ball, can't get to it, and that's going to be out for a goal kick.
That's where the wind would have benefited if they were going down the opposite way, right? The wind just pushed that ball right out.
That's got to be tough when that ball looks like it's going to land where it's supposed to be, and you're running.
It just
running,
goes.
it just keeps going.
Just goes.
Sent downfield. Settled down. Trying to find a corner. That one's going to come back around. Lakeland will pick it up. Lakeland back into the middle, but knocked away by Medford. Medford trying to get this one forward. Just white jerseys there, and that's going to swing back out here to this side. And trying to turn, gets that one, keeps it in play. And knocked away. Fennel settles under it, pops that one up, run to the ball. That one's going to get past. And knocked away. And coming back out for Lakeland. That one had, there was some promise there.
A little spark, right?
And sometimes that's all you need to say, wait, no, we can score against these guys.
Absolutely.
That one will be guided all the way back to Cale Schultz, and he'll collect that one up.
Oof. Came off his foot kind of funny.
Yeah, that one's going to end up short. Medford.
That's a good look.
Building over here, and that's going to come back around. Lakeland will collect right down in front of us. Play that one back. Medford will intercept. Trying to turn that corner. And Lakeland will send that one back out. Back into the middle. Lakeland back a little back and forth there. They will build that one all the way over far side. Get past the first guy, guide that one, and it is out of bounds and out for the Lakeland throw, which they will take quickly backwards. That one's going to get tipped around, but will stay in play. And spin that one into the box. Settled down by Mishishin. Mishishin can't get a kick on initially. Now he's going to try again and knocked over the bar.
Great save from Cale. Great save. Recognizing that it's not the spot to catch it, just punches it over the top. Give up the corner over giving a goal, right?
Absolutely. And that's one, too, where if you try and catch it, a lot of times that one's going to slip
Go right through your hands. Absolutely. We've had on and off drizzle throughout the day here, too. You just never know if that ball's got a little slipperiness to it.
So Lakeland, the corner. That one's going to come in low and gets bounced out by Medford. And Lakeland will recollect, and a big collision there. But nothing doing as that one's going to come back out. And Medford with everybody back deep off the corner, and that's really making it difficult for Lakeland right now to try and get this ball forward. As it comes over here onto the near side, and they got to play it back again. Now they'll cross this one up, maybe try and get Medford out of position on the far side, but Medford slowing that one right down. Now that one's going to go over far side. Building back up again. Getting that one through. And Lakeland trying to reset again. Send that one downfield. Knocked down by Medford. Medford back out to midfield. Lakeland will recollect. Lakeland building here along the near side. That one's going to sneak around. Oh, was not.
Had to have been by an inch. That was close.
That was very close.
Oh, it looks like Dane's coming back on.
Okay, good. See Dane
Jacobson.
Dane Jacobson checking back in. That's a good sign.
And so is Lucas Maynor. Anthony Seidel and Grant Neibauer coming off.
Getting a little rest for both of them,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Yeah, they've been out there for a bit.
So that one comes into the middle. Lakeland able to pick it up and take it away as that one's going to play back across midfield. Lakeland trying to build. Their offense seems to be predicated on that run in, and when they keep that ball ends up downfield, it really kind of condenses the defense against them a little bit.
Yeah, it's surprising how much of a long ball Lakeland plays.
Reminds me of the old Rhinelander teams from a few years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. It just shows they have confidence in their guy to bring the ball down. You know, if they play it to that wing or they play it to the striker and it's a long ball like that they feel confident he can bring it down and control it.
Yeah, it's a little less bomb and hope with this Lakeland team
than Rhinelander.
That one's going to come back into the middle here in front of their own end as Lakeland tries to build another attack. As this one's going to come around, it's going to come over here near side. They're going to chip that one into the middle. Need back out by Gonzalez. That's going to come back through. Leave it back off. Back over here to the near side. And turn that one back around. That's going to come back out. And Lakeland, again, more than happy to just pass this ball around here, run clock. We're approaching the 60-minute mark here. Medford, I think if you're Medford, you want to find something here shortly. You get too deep into this one, and Lakeland's just going to be able to
kill the clock.
Dunk that clock
Yep,
out.
Absolutely.
Out for a throw. That one's going to come in. And not much doing there as that one's going to be sent back. Medford will head it back out. Gets past the first guy. Medford will just bomb that one into the circle. Lakeland there for it. Trying to knock that one away. Gets played back. Gets played right back in. Crossed into the middle. And Medford, had that one but lost footing just a little bit there. And Lakeland able to recover. That one's going to come back out. all the way back through. That one's sneaking away a little bit, and Lakeland has to play it back. Now back across. Lakeland chipping that one over, trying to find a running guy down the wing. They've got him. He slows it down and has to play it back. That one slips through. Lakeland chips it back forward. Back and forth along that sideline. Building across the middle, and that one's going to be knocked away. Trying to find Mashishin, but again, just having that guy shadowing him, he's able to knock that one away. And Medford trying to get something going forward, and that's going to be slowed down by Mashishin at midfield now. Mashishin looking, he will pass that one over far side. Knocked away, and that's going to come back forward. Settling under it. And a little back and forth. And Lakeland again, just content to keep possession. As they will push forward. Now they'll get past. Run here down the near sideline. Looking for the cross. Chips that one forward too far. But still settled down by Lakeland. Lakeland passing that one out. Someone yelling, shoot it. Probably not the best spot, as that one's just going to get tipped over the bar.
Great defending from Kale. Punched it over the top again.
And that is going to set up another Lakeland corner.
That was a really good shot, too.
Oh, yeah. That one's swinging in low. That's going to be bombed high into the air. It will not make it out. Spins back into the field of play a little bit. That one's going to be bombed back the other way. Trouble here. That one's going to get all the way over the top and out the back. That should be. And it is a goal kick. Looking, don't see. Haven't gotten any other score updates from around the GNC tonight.
I'll try to take a look.
That one popping through. Lays that one back off. Now push back over far side. That's going to roll out of play, and that is going to be a Medford throw. So Medford will get the throw in front of the Lakeland bench. Leave that one off. That one's going to pop forward. Battle for it there. Back across the field. Oh, lost track of that one for a second. Comes back, bombed in. Try to settle that one down. But Medford couldn't connect on the pass. That's going to go out for a Lakeland throw. Lakeland.
No update, Steve. I forgot. We started an hour early tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Other games just started 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's, I forgot that too. No JV tonight.
Yeah.
Some injuries for the Raiders. And I give them credit for playing as much JV as they had, 6v6.
Absolutely. That's tough.
As that one's going to come downfield. Flip back through. That one's going to come back across. And play that one across. That's going to come all the way back to the midfield circle. Coming back in far side. Ooh. And that's going to be against Lakeland.
Wow.
I think it was probably for the lean back.
A little bit. Just a little bit, yeah.
As Medford bombs it quickly. Maybe hoping Lakeland wouldn't get set up, but Medford wasn't set up either. So that one's going to come back around. Bomb
Get
through.
there, Kale.
And Schultz will be there first.
The awareness to come out. Again, Kale's really stepping up this year a lot. When to come out, be confident in his ability. It's great.
And he's been willing to take some risks. He
Yep.
had that one against Rice. No, it wasn't Rice, like it was Rhinelander, where he kind of misplayed it a little bit, and it came off the bar. As we get a handball here, that'll be Lakeland ball.
Yeah, I hit that post. I hit the post. I remember that. That game against Rhinelander.
Yeah, but other than that, he's been pretty good.
Yep.
Is that one coming in?
Alex winning the ball out of the air with his head 9 times out of 10.
Yeah,
He's not afraid to use it.
and he knows when he can and when he can't. A lot of guys, that one's going to get through. Shot, that one's in the back of the net.
What a
Goal,
great run.
Lakeland.
Great run from Lakeland.
That's not Mashishin again.
It was not, no.
No.
Yarrow might have played the ball, though. I
Is
missed
11.
I saw the ball in the air. I saw the run. That was great team chemistry on Lakeland's part.
That was Marshall Holmquist. And we just get it confirmed by Ryan Pilgrim. So 64-29 remaining, or gone by.
Remaining.
I hope it's not remaining.
I might be heading out.
Just under 15 minutes remaining here. 4-0 Lakeland, and Lakeland a chance to. I'm imagining with seed meetings coming up, Lakeland or Rhineland are probably your 1 seed.
Mosinee.
Mosinee up there too.
I think Mosinee winning in points right now for conference.
So that one's going to spin back around.
Good job,
Could be
Kale.
Mosinee as well. We've seen Mosinee, one of those fun, that Mosinee-Medford game. You know, Mosinee scores 10 minutes in. And not quite as bad as the Rice Lake game when Medford scored 14 seconds in. Wins 1-0. But, and some tough opponents coming up yet for the Raiders. Obviously, Monday, the trip to Baldwin-Woodville. That's always... outside of just being a good program. That long bus ride, that one's going to come through and get knocked wide by Cale Schultz. Cross comes back in that time, and Cale Schultz will collect that one up.
That is a long bus ride over there.
And downfield. Trying to cross that one over. Crossing back across the other side, going back and forth again. This one coming all the way through, tips the shot and goes just wide. That was Mashishin all the way, looking for his 4th. My clock hammer failed.
Oh, no.
At least soccer's easy timing. And send that one downfield. Lakeland will pick that one up. They will play it back and play the possession game. Build that one back up over here on the near side. That one's going to get chipped through. Coming back across. Little chase after that one a little bit. Back across into the middle. And now try it over on the far side. Chip that one across. That one's going to roll all the way through.
A little too much there.
For the goal kick. And now the ball boy gets to make the nice long run to the back corner of the track. That one knocked down. Now bombed forward by Medford. That one's going to take some bounces. Lakeland playing that one back. I believe they're going to let Peckett. No, actually passing that one on. I thought he would just give that one a good boot. Said now that one gets the boot up, and that's going to go all the way through. That was 7, who's not on their roster. That was trying to field that one and committed the error. Still in baseball mode a little bit as that one sneaks back through, and it'll be sent out the side for the Medford throw. Oh, yeah, down there. Oh, Will Kimball.
Freshman.
Looks like he might be checking in here, getting some varsity time. Always wondered, what are the... I know different sports have different rules. What are the rules for splitting time between JV and varsity for soccer?
It's a half thing. They can play up to a certain amount of halves for the season. I want to say it's like 20 halves, meaning 10 games. It's 48. Yeah, I was just informed. 48 halves, which is 24 games. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is. So, like, you could have somebody, in essence, play the first half of a JV game and the second half of a varsity game.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. which we have done. And
Yeah.
I think Raiders have to do that this year without having that JV, a full two-team. There's players that play both JV and varsity.
That one's going to come back around and be sent downfield.
Ooh.
Headed back out. That looked dangerous.
Yeah.
That one's going to spin back around the far side. Gets booted back out and clear. That one's going to roll downfield and get sent back
Opportunity
up.
here.
Maybe
Hand.
a chance.
Handball.
Handball, and they get the foul.
Just outside the box.
So huge opportunity here for Medford.
Should be a direct kick. Back them up.
How long do you think till we see the spray foam like you see in
Yeah, I don't know. The shaving cream.
So Medford will trying to see who that is taking it. 9. That's Grant Neibauer. Steps up. He's going to play that one back. We're going to chip that one forward, and well played by Lakeland. Ball still loose. That's going to come back around, pop up. Stays in play. A little battle for it right here along the sideline. Guide that one out of play. Medford will get the throw.
Yeah, I think Lakeland thought they had it.
That one's going to come swinging through. Kept in play. That was going to be out for a goal kick. Pocket kept that one in.
Little spark of life there from the Raiders.
And I imagine it'd be nice to get a goal here, just not get shut out.
Absolutely.
Even if you can't get all 4 back.
Absolutely.
As that one's going to spin back around. Medford again trying to build. Ooh, had a guy running but couldn't sneak it through there. And now Lakeland will just bomb that one downfield.
Clean that up.
Schultz, a couple steps back and makes the play. And a little drop pass. Looked like he might have changed his mind mid-play. So that one chips forward, and Lakeland will just bomb it back downfield again. Is that one Lakeland? Now we'll settle it down a little bit. Maybe try and build something into the corner. Got a ways to go. Oh no, under 9 to play now. I was still think some reason I still get 90s stuck in my head. So that one comes back over far side. Play that one back. Lakeland spinning this one around. Again, patient. That one comes down. That's going to take a roll, and Medford trying to get this one out. Gets knocked back down, and that'll get sent out the back, and that'll be a corner for Lakeland. So Lakeland gets the corner here. Chance, if nothing else, to run some time.
Little bit of the inexperience showing there. Nathan's a sophomore. It's his first year playing varsity. We can't hold on to the ball that long back there, especially against Lakeland, a team that's fast and going to pressure us right away. Just get it out. Be simple with it.
Set that one up. They'll swing that one in. That one gets off ahead and bounces through a little bit. And that one will settle, and now they'll get that one in quickly. Oh, it is a throw. Just different team. Medford tossing that one in. This one's going to be pushed forward.
See, right there, you got to win the ball.
Yeah, that one's going to come out here to the side.
You can't cut them out from underneath like that.
Just a little too much, and that will...
Yarrow blast us all the way up there.
29th minute, Jaeger Dean the goal. Mosinee 1, Rhinelander nothing.
There we go.
So Mosinee making that case for the number 1 seed as well. If they could take Rhinelander the second time. As Mishishin trying to matriculate his way through, but he can't. That one's going to spin out and be cleaned up by Cale Schultz. Yeah, I suppose officially that first one goes down as a tie for WIAA.
For WIAA purposes, it would, yes. GNC play, though, the penalty kicks decide the winner.
So that one's going to sneak back out. So for seeding, it'd be a tie, and if Mosinee could get the win, that would set them up pretty well and make
Correct.
interesting decisions. That one's going to slide out for the throw. Under 6 to play. Make sure to stick around after the game. We will talk to our Century 21 Relentless player of the game. I think we have a good idea who that's going to be tonight, barring a miraculous 4-goal comeback by the Raiders.
In 5.5 minutes? I don't know.
As we will get the throw in here. That's going to bound forward. Takes a hit off the head. That won't feel good in the morning.
No.
As Lakeland trying to press forward and keep this one downfield. That's going to come all the way back out and sneak all the way through. Lakeland letting that one settle. Push it back the other way. Back up. Waiting here. They're going to try and cross that one. Go cross field. That one's going to roll all the way down here near side. As Medford tries to turn the corner, they get that one past the first guy and gets sent
right
back
idea,
out.
though. Right idea.
3.5 to go.
Unlucky.
And up, and it's going to be a little tough, too, to see that black line sometimes.
It's really dark, yep. Very dark.
And it's probably still better than playing on some of the grass fields that are uneven. And
Absolutely.
that one comes back around. I know from my vantage point, seeing that sideline on that far side is almost impossible from up here.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see the far sideline. Can you?
I can on the camera
On the camera?
often,
Okay.
but even that stuff.
Yeah.
That one's going to swing back out. Lakeland, again, more than happy to play the pass it around game. A little bit of passing practice here for him. So that one's going to come all the way back. And now they'll bomb it forward. Medford couldn't quite get that one off of, keep that one settled. Now Medford will send it the other way. Back around. Medford maybe a little bit of attacking option here. That one's going to get sent back out by Lakeland. Medford pops that one over sideways. That's going to go out of play. That's going to be out for a Lakeland throw. Lakeland takes it quickly. And a slip on the turf.
They both kind of just tripped over each other. Medford player's down out there.
Yeah, we got a Medford player down. And now they'll whistle and stop play.
Stop the clock. I can't see who that is.
No, that's a tough one, but
I think it's Oliver.
That was a tough play. The Lakeland player, I'm not sure it was either.
It looked like they kind of got tangled.
He got tangled a little bit. He lost his footing in the turf, which is common. And then he just ended up right into the Medford player, and they all just
fell.
And I think the Medford player got the worst of it.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get up. Going to get helped off. And I think from the fans' reaction, I think we can. That was Oliver Koffler.
Mm-hmm.
Second time he's gotten a little.
Yeah, he's got a really bad toe he hurt during the alumni game.
So that one's going to come back across. Get played back out. Mashishin passes that one over. Chipped over along that far sideline. Giving chase. Cross comes in well behind the goal. As we cross. Oh, helps if I restart. That one downfield. Little battle for it there. Medford will win it. Try and get something going forward. Foot raise to the ball. That will be won by Lakeland, but that one gets sent back in. That's just going to be sent off to the side. Lakeland will keep it in play. Now they'll send it out, and that's going to be a Medford throw.
Nice chance there, though. Good read. Dane made a really good run on it, and then I think it was Keegan on top there making a nice run.
So that one will be guided
Corner.
out of play and out for the throw.
Bummer.
If you get a corner there, that's a good opportunity to just send everyone forward and try
bring
and get
everyone
that goal.
in. Everyone in. You got 2 minutes. Why not, right?
But Lakeland takes.
What a boot. What a boot.
That was Mashishin all the way back there for it. That one's going to come forward. Mashishin almost playing a little more of a defensive role here with the hat trick. As well as probably not the worst choice for Coach Mashishin to keep probably your best athlete back on defense at this point.
Yeah.
That one's going to spin over.
Try to get the clean sheet, the shutout.
So we approach the final minute. Medford will have a throw deep in their own territory. One fought for. That's going to get poked out and will stay in. Coming back across into the middle. And all the way down here. That one's going to be allowed to roll and be guided out of bounds. And that will be a goal kick. Medford taking it quickly. 40 seconds remaining. Mashishin now tightening up just a little bit more in a midfield role.
Yeah.
Back around. Medford trying to get it forward. Nothing there. Lakeland building far side. And back across into the middle and just sent out clear. That one's going to swing back around as the final seconds tick down. Lakeland will get the win 4-0. Well, and there it is. So Lakeland gets the win. They stay tight in that race for the conference lead with 1 week left. Well, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for letting me sit in. It was fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But, so we'll hopefully see you around a few more games yet this year. But
sounds good.
I'm going to head down onto the field. We'll talk to our Century 21 Relentless player of the game, Yaroslav Mashishin, coming up here in just a moment. Thanks, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. It was a lot of fun. It was fun. Last time seeing them, unless they get a home playoff game, which
They're not at home anymore?
I don't think they've got a home game that's not opposite a volleyball game. And I've skipped volleyball a couple times.
Got it.
Them, so.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good luck, man.
Yep.
Good seeing you.
Good seeing you too.
I'm sure I'll see you around.
Oh yeah.
Pilgrim go out that way? Sure. Yeah. All right. See you, Steve. Have a good night.
Yep. You too. Thank you again.
Of course. Anytime. Let me know.
Yep.
Check.
joined by our Century 21 Relentless Player of the Game, Yaroslav Mashishin. 3 goals and an assist. You guys come out 4-0 here. What was working for you guys offensively?
Offensively, we were spreading the ball wide and passing. We had our outside mids all the way out, our striker going back and forth between the sides, and we just spread the defense until they didn't want to run anymore.
And then you meant, 4-0, the clean sheet. Defensively, you saw you back there a few times there late defensively, but, what does it say about, talk about the back line, what they're able to do, your goalkeeper talent and everything back there to keep the clean sheet. Would Medford had some good shots there, especially the second half?
Yeah, they're very resilient. If they get a poor touch or if it skips under their foot, they immediately turn around and sprint back to get back. They work hard. Talon, he's a very good keeper. His hands are really good. That's all I got.
And then we got to talk about that third goal there early in the second half, about 35 yards out, and you just let it rip and, off the bottom of the crossbar and in. Kind of talk us through what you saw there and then what you saw as it went in.
Yeah, so I got the ball, got past 2 people, and then there was space, and I'm thinking, well, this never happens. There's never this much space. So I'm like, all right, I'll go for it. And I let it rip, and it knuckled right off the crossbar into the goal.
All right, sounds good. Congrats on the win. Good luck the rest of the way. Our Century 21 Relentless Player of the Game, Yaroslav Mashishin. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that's going to wrap things up for us here. We are back here tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. for pregame, 7 o'clock for the start of the game. That's Mosinee Medford football for the Cheese Grater, for everything, for the conference, for everything tomorrow. So make sure to tune in for that one. We also have softball coming up. Or it's not softball. Wow, I am way ahead of myself. Volleyball coming up on Saturday. 3 games from the GNC meet, Medford Mosinee, Medford Northland Pines, and then Mosinee Tomahawk all coming up on Saturday. So a ton of sports coming up the rest of the week, but I'm going to get out of the wind. Steve Ockenick, Sports on Focus. We will see you all right here tomorrow.